everyone. Yeah, my name is Nicholas, and I'm one of the co-founders of Outside. So before I introduce Outside, let's meet Helen. Helen's a 35-year-old homemaker that left her job as an admin assistant because she was having difficulty balancing her career and also her family responsibilities. Do you know that there's actually more like Helen? Based on a recent sharing by MOM, 1 out of 4 Singaporeans above 16 years old are actually currently outside of the workforce. Breaking it down, there's 1 million Singaporeans that are not working. More than half of them are represented by people like Helen, and that means that they left the jobs due to family responsibilities. Around 300,000 left due to education or training, and 250,000 are retired not because of old age or inability to work. Now that you understand there's a supply of this untapped labor market, what about the demand? Right? Work is changing. Over the last 5 years, business engagement in contingent work have increased from 8 to 54%. And despite this drastic increase, less than 10% of these businesses are equipped to effectively manage them. Globally, there's also a $450 billion market on contingent staffing, and locally, Singaporean companies spend $1 billion every year on staffing. Hence, we created Outside, a new way for people to work conveniently and earn reliably. With Outside, Helen can now bring more to the table. She can earn extra income flexibly, and she can also develop on her skills and interests that she likes. Now I'm going to share with you 3 simple steps to make money, and this is not a scam, right? So through the app, you can actually browse for jobs that you're interested in. Once Helen sees something that she likes, she can view the information and instructions and apply directly. Once she applies for it and she gets the job, she actually gets walked through from the start to the end. So she gets instructions that she knew clear to complete the job. Once it's done, she can directly withdraw it to her bank account. Now that you see how easy it is to make money, just imagine how much easier we made for you to post jobs. For businesses on Outside, you get access to a template library that's constantly updating as we work with more and more businesses. Each template is created and curated to make sure that anybody can use it to improve their operation effectiveness. So in this case, let's say that it's the first time they're hiring someone for data entry and you don't know what to do. So once you click into it, you actually view instructions and best practices, and we'll guide you through it. And once you fill in the information, you can then double check everything and see what the agents need to complete and select the right agent for you. After selecting the right agent, Outside turns into a management tool that helps you to communicate directly with the agent and also check the progress of the job. You can then complete the job directly once it's ready. Sorry, yep. Besides data entry, of course, we have much more other job templates, ranging from market research, dedicated drivers, and logistic packers, and there'll be much more to come. Besides walking through from start to the end with you, Outside also provide major savings for businesses of 75 to 86% as compared to agency fees. So Outside charges a simple 10% markup for every successfully completed job, which is much more effective than posting it on job portals. Now, taking a look at the competitive landscape, Outside provides a holistic solution that covers from sourcing, hiring, managing, and paying, while generating social impact by creating opportunities for the untapped labor market. So since the start of our journey with YAC, we actually established a partnership pilot with JTC Launchpad to work with the startup community. As of yesterday, we signed our MOU with NTUC SME to work with the SME network. And we are currently in talks for pilots with entities like E2I, NTUC Women and Family Unit, FairPrice, and many others. To kickstart these pilots, we intend to utilize the 70K, with the majority of it on manpower for product development, marketing, and sales. And we left aside a sum of money for client and agent acquisition to help to kickstart the supply and demand pool for our platform. Moving forward, we'll be testing and iterating the solution with our early partners to officially launch the platform in Q2, kickstart promotions in Q3, and focus on generating more impact and revenue with our clients over in Q4. And our business model is simple. We currently take a 10% cut from agents and 10% cut from clients. We are also testing a lead generation fee to SkillsFuture courses and certificates with different vendor partners to help our agents to upskill and get higher pay on our platform. In the future, we'll be testing subscription fee and credit sales to help to improve our cash flow and revenue. So this is our team. We have experience in startups and product, and generally each of us run our own departments to help to operate it seamlessly. Over the next 12 months, we intend to create 250,000 of job opportunities, onboard 500 beneficiaries, and also try to improve the work-life balance for our community. So if you're interested to find out more, you can scan the QR code to download the app or reach out to us in any of the social links below. And we look forward to creating the future of work with you. Thank you.
Right, thank you. Okay, I'm going to push you over to that side. Yes, thank you so much. Judges, to you.
Thanks for the honor. I'd like to ask the first question. Yeah, thanks, you're Nicholas, right? Yeah, thanks, Nicholas, for your presentation. I thought it was very interesting. Just like you also mentioned that in one of your questions, the 3 simple ways to make money, and then you said it's not a scam. So just curious, right? As like this platform owner, how are you going to like protect employers or potential employees in terms of ensuring that they don't fall into scams? Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much for the question. Leaky, right? Yeah. So for us, we kind of act like a surrogate employer. So we are working closely with NTUC and the rest to make sure that there's some form of scalability and protection. So we actually do make sure that each client that come on board is actually verified through CorpPass and the rest. So currently the agents are all verified via SingPass as well. So the main thing that we are doing is that we want to focus on a small group to ensure that we are creating the right solution for them. So we will definitely look out and help to structure the minimum pay, the instruction, the SOPs as we work with them to create the jobs.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
When it comes to manpower supply, there's always compensations. I noted from your budget that you have not catered for that. How do you address for such matters?
Sorry, for compensation, are you talking about pay?
Workman compensation in case while you send them off for work, something happened, they break a finger, it's probably too much data entry.
Okay, so something along the line of WICA and the rest that they usually use to cover workplace injuries, right?
Yes.
So currently, other things that we didn't add in is that we're actually in talks with a neobank already. So we are planning to integrate a neobank solution to launch our own cards and stuff like that, but it's too much to cover. So through that, we actually plan to cover gig insurance. So using the 10% cut that we're getting from them, we'll be allocating a small sum to insure them for every job. So eventually, we'll be able to launch something more full-scale and holistic for them. But currently, we are not able to cover that, and we can only help by pushing them to do contribute as you earn for CPF.
So you haven't yet done that. So suddenly one broke a finger, how?
That one, I think, case by case, right? But definitely handled out of books.
Scotch tape lah.
I'll hire another person outside to help to fix the finger. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Is there a type of candidate screening that the app will do for the hiring company?
Yep. Okay, so I think I'll just share a little more on that. So I think for us, so actually for each profile that come on, they get to add experience, like similar to LinkedIn, right? But their skills will be verified as they complete jobs or do mini quizzes for assessments. So we'll do like a quiz and mini videos to introduce what the job is about. And currently we are targeting skills that are lower skill. So it's like people that help to pack stuff, deliver stuff. And in the future, as we grow bigger, we plan to do more skill assessments and look at handling that at a later time.
One of the things you could consider is allowing the employer to rate the person that's hired.
Yep.
So that person has a track record, if you will.
Yep.
So the greatest pain point for any hiring company is screening. The time lost to screen, time lost to interview. And any job portal that provides that less time and efficiency, it's very effective.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. But I just want to clarify that we actually do have a rating process. So out of the 5 stars, there's also things like punctuality and stuff along the line, which are soft skills. So we're actually working with last year's winners, which is Skidoo, to look at soft skills and possibly integrating into the portfolio. So, yeah.
I just want to go 10,000 feet up and go quite macro. And you mentioned in the first few slides that actually there's about 1 million of the total Singaporean and PR population more than 16 years old that are currently out of the workforce.
Yeah.
A substantial portion, or maybe a sizable portion of that would also be our PWD community, persons with disabilities, and also with our society turning, having more of us who are entering the silver years. We will have also a group of people, a group of seniors who are also contending with age-acquired disabilities. And also with, even though with age-acquired disabilities, there will still be a sizable group that wants to go for micro-employment, that wants to be still productive in their twilight years. How might you think that your platform will be able to tweak or help in the process of redesigning some of the current jobs that are out there in the markets to suit these groups of people?
Yeah, okay, thank you so much for your question, Eric. Like, I think generally, how you can see is that micro jobs is a breakdown of an everyday job, a full-time job broken down into smaller pieces, right? So admin and system, I have data entry, filing, sending items, etc. And we try to take out things that are more low-skilled. For example, like you mentioned, seniors is actually a major pool for us, the silver generation and people along that line. We actually do run pilots right now for deliveries with retired taxi drivers. So we have that for telemedicine delivery for some of our clients. And they are actually able to use the app because we shape the UI to be similar to what they are used to. So for example, WhatsApp, Facebook, and the rest. So our UI is quite simplified for them in the simple walkthrough. But generally, for every type of job, we have to work directly with the clients to understand what we can break down, along with the capability of the beneficiary. So for example, if the seniors are unable to communicate in English, there will definitely be a big problem for the platform right away. So we have to find clients that are willing to operate and test with us right now with solely the English language to make sure that there's no barrier. Yeah, but as we scale further along the line, we can definitely look at direct translations. We can look at ways to start verifying skills, interests, and capabilities, and probably add like labels on like jobs that for silvers and stuff along that line. PWDs are definitely a big community, but it's not something that we can access and help right away. It's definitely something that we'll try to do. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, with that, thank you outside and thank you, judges.